All right, cool. Hey, thanks for joining me on another video, guys. I really appreciate it. Man, it's been a crazy season. We're almost at the end. But this video is going to be a walk around of my kayak rig, man. I've had a lot of folks from the valley hit me up, a lot of good friends saying, hey, dude, why don't you do a little walk around video of the kayak? You know, we haven't had a chance to see it. I'm hopefully going to be making my way down to the Rio Grande Valley. I'd like to go fish with my good friends down there. But I just haven't had the opportunity. Hopefully I can make that happen here soon. But yeah, I think it's a great idea. I'm going to give you guys a walk around of what my rig is like. I'm very happy with it. I'm very proud of it. On my second season now, and I got to tell you that I've had an opportunity to check out some really cool kayaks. A lot of guys vary in the way they set theirs up. I mean, there is no wrong way and there's no right way of doing things. I believe there are better ways of doing things, but whatever works for them, man, more power to them, because there's some guys out there that will outfish you in some of the craziest setups. And you know, more power to them. So anyhow, I'm gonna give you guys a quick tour of my kayak, man, and at the end of the video I'm gonna challenge one of my buddies and see if they do a walk around on their rig. It's been a crazy journey from day one to where I've gotten to and where I'm at now. So there's gonna be a lot of shout outs to a lot of people in this video. If you like this video, again, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. If you think I can do something better, I definitely want to hear about it. If there's any questions I didn't answer, or you have a question, just leave a comment and I appreciate it. So here we go, man. Let's take a look at what we got. All right, the Texas Slim Outdoor official kayak. Let's check it out. Here we got the Jackson Coosa FD. The FD stands for foot drive, right? So, or flex drive, sorry. And man, this thing is a dream on the water. It truly is. When I first started, I was given an opportunity to fish out of a good friend of mine, Mr. Randy Scott. He allowed me to fish out of his Cuda HD. So Randy, he reached out. He is the owner of Legacy Ace Hardware and the Bear Mountain Outdoor. He is my lead sponsor, and I owe that man my entire career, my entire experience in this world. I mean, the guy is amazing. He's got a heart the size of Texas, and I'm very proud to call him my amigo. He knows that, but he knew that I was going to have an issue with the prior kayak. So when the time came, he upgraded me to this guy here that you see now, and it's really been a game changer. That's the base right there, guys. The Jackson Coosa FD. I mean, it is awesome. I believe this is a 2018 model. I'm truly excited and blessed to be able to even fish out of this guy here, right? So up here in the front, we got a storage hatch, and I don't actually use that during the tournament. Basically what I do is I store certain tackle, and I made the mistake of storing my life jacket in there. It was still wet. This thing out in the Texas heat and sun, I mean, it smelled to high heaven, so I don't do that anymore. But I do store soft plastics and things like that while I'm traveling. It's got plenty of space over there. It's an awesome setup. I do like the fact that it is there, because it is very convenient. So that's really cool. And then I got another storage back here with a smaller opening, but still accessible. So anyhow, so look right here, I have my tackle, and I got some baits over there. I can't reach them because I got the camera on. But anyways, that's what I do, guys. I stick some tackle in there. This is my terminal tackle box, and you know what, I'm gonna leave that out because we will touch base on that here in a bit. The seat has two positions, but it's a very comfortable seat. This guy came stock with rod holders. Came with a ram mount rod holder right there, and I don't troll with that, and I don't throw anything out and just leave it in there. What I do with that is, while I'm taking pictures of a fish for a tournament, that's where I set my rod. I get it out of the way. I haven't had this issue, but it has happened to folks in the past, where they're dealing with the fish. They put their rod on the side or whatnot, snaps the tip of the rod, or I mean just a bunch of issues. Man, I just slap my rod in there, it's out of the way, and it just makes it's so awesome. Very, very convenient. I do have my cup holder, of course. This is where you turn your rudder, make your adjustments going left and right. And great big handle in the back. This son of a gun, man, I got to tell you, it is a absolute beauty. Absolute beauty. The foot drive does come out. I don't want to get too technical on the kayak itself. I'm not trying to sell y'all one or anything like that, but that's the kayak in a nutshell. Now let's get down to equipment. I think the most important piece of equipment that is on this kayak right here, that I am very, very blessed and grateful to have, due to some folks that helped me out, and they chose to stay anonymous, so I'm not gonna mention them, but they know who they are, and I cannot thank them enough, because having these electronics right here, this sonar system has just been a dream come true. So what we have here is the Lowrance Elite STI. I do have now side imaging and down imaging. It is an amazing setup. I absolutely love that thing. It has really helped me to locate optimal areas where bass are going to be at, and I can't tell you, man, going from the Garmin to the Lowrance, it does have the capability of a map card. I have one on the way. Hopefully it'll be here within the next 7 days. I'm excited about that. It's an incredible, it is just so cool, man. I absolutely love that thing. And that has got to be my most important piece of equipment right there, because that's really given me the opportunity to locate areas where I'm going to find the better bass, you know. So that thing is awesome. I have it mounted on a Yakattak cell block. The battery goes inside that block. The block is mounted to a rail on the kayak, and then again, obviously you can see you mount your fish finder up on top. What's behind that is a GoPro mount. So normally I use this guy right here from Yakattak. That pole there has been with me from the very beginning, and when, you know, for those that have watched my videos, I have slowly gone from a rear view to now lately I've been recording from the front. The only problem is with this guy here, me moving it to the front, it can get in the way of me casting and then possibly landing a fish. And a couple of guys out on the water saw me with it like that, and were like, dude, you're really risking it, man, having it up there like that. So I know, I really like the view though. So I had to figure something out, and I actually picked this guy up at Walmart. It was on clearance for $9. They're normally like 20 bucks or whatever. No, I got it for $5, sorry. And I mounted it to the cell block. That's the beautiful thing about Yakattak, man. Their stuff is so sturdy and very easy to accessorize. So now when you guys watch my next fishing video, because I haven't been able to use this, I just did this actually a couple days ago. It was actually the Sunday after the bass drop tournament. So anyhow, my views now are going to be from here, and then I'm going to be able to put this guy back over here where it was and have two different views, and I think that's going to help my video editing out a lot. So in a nutshell, that's pretty much all the electronics. That takes care of the GoPro, that takes care of the fish finder. Now what I got back here is a Yakattak black box, and this was a gift from a very, very dear friend, my mentor, my amigo. He's just he's an awesome guy, Mr. Jeff Isham. He had an issue with it. He didn't like the fact that it had a top, and you know, the tackle boxes that he already had didn't fit quite right. And I actually had that same issue when I first started setting it up. So what I did is I changed the tackle boxes that I was using. I went from a larger box to smaller boxes. Okay, I should have cleaned this out before the video, sorry guys. And then I've got these awesome Ace boxes, of course. I got them from Legacy Ace Hardware, and I put my specialty stuff in here. Like this here's all my topwater stuff. Over here I got a whole bunch of creature baits. I have one spoon, and then this is what I love more than anything, this box here, this is how I carry my plastics. And it's so convenient, man. It's awesome. I used to have this binder, and it had all these Ziploc bags in it, and that was really cool too. That helped a lot. But when I found these boxes at work, I was like, man, wait a minute, you know, I'm pretty sure I can figure something out for these guys. And I did, and this is where I carry my plastics, and I got to tell you, man, it's made life so easy out on the water. Now, plenty of room in there. Here I also carry my safety flag and my 360 light. So that's what this guy is here. State of Texas requires you to have a 360 light while out on the water in the morning before safe light. So I mean, it's smart anyways. You can't fool around out on the water, guys. You really can't, man. The lakes don't owe you anything. The water doesn't owe you anything. It does not discriminate, but it tends to take out the folks that just don't want to prepare or take the time to be safe. So anyhow, I never leave without it. It stays in the kayak. Picked that bad boy up, man. Got a great deal on it on a clearance sale. But anyhow, so that's my storage, man. The Yakattak black box. I absolutely love that thing. Here soon, I'm gonna have a hog trough holder put on that guy, and I'm looking forward to that. So anyhow, that's pretty much it, man, in a nutshell. I guess the most recent upgrade or accessory that I've gotten is that sea tug, and I just rolled the kayak about the average distance that I would from a parking lot to a boat ramp or a launching zone, and I gotta tell you, I don't think I've ever been able to do it on my own. Either way, that sea tug, man, from where I just rolled the kayak to and from, I can already tell you I'm in love with it. I'm absolutely in love with it. It's really gonna help me out getting this thing to and from the trailer to the boat ramp and into the water. It's wrapped in the blue water camo from Exotic, and it's gorgeous, man. I mean, I'm gonna be a little bit biased, you know, it's my kayak, hell, it's my video, why not? But that's it, guys. That's my setup right there, and that thing can fish for days. Again, key components, if you're gonna get into it, get yourself a kayak that you're comfortable in. These fish don't care if you're in a Hobie, Jackson, New Canoe, Pelican. They don't care. Get something you're comfortable with, though. Once you know that you're gonna really get involved with the sport, or it's something that you truly want to do, then go ahead and go out there and get you a nice kayak, man. Upgrade. There's plenty of great brands that really put out some great products out there, you know what I'm saying? So anyhow, this is my setup. I absolutely love it. I cannot thank Randy and the folks from Legacy Ace Hardware and the Bear Mountain enough. I truly can't. They have really blessed me and given me an opportunity to do something very special with my life, and I am greatly indebted to them, to my clothing sponsor, Exotic. You guys are awesome. From day one, you guys have just been so good to me, man. So good to me. So if you guys want to help me out, help yourself out, go check out exoticcamoandfishinggear.com. Find something you like. Go ahead and use the Texas Slim Outdoors discount code. That's going to be KDelgado25. And man, treat yourself to some great fishing or hunting gear. They are just awesome, man. And here we go. So I'm going to challenge, or I'm going to request that Mr. Keelan Kyle, yeah, buddy, I want you to do a walk around on your rig, man. I want folks to see your beast. He's got an incredible Hobie. He's one of the nicest guys that you'll ever meet out on the water. So Keelan, I'm challenging you, buddy. Get out there, man. Do a walk around of your kayak, and let's see what you got, boss. I'm actually curious because I'm hoping you'll open up your tackle box and I can see what you're rocking, okay? But guys, thanks for joining me on this video, man. I truly appreciate it. Love every single one of y'all. Remember, glory to the Almighty up above. He's taking care of everybody. Say a prayer for your fellow man. Let's be good to one another. We're only here for a short time. We got to make the best of it. And other than that, guys, thank you again for everything. Adios, amigos.